Welcome back. Today I'm going to be showing you how to install a fleeced coolant bypass on your 12-valve Cummins. This is what the kit comes with. Obviously your coolant bypass with a 180-degree thermostat in it, a couple fittings, the bolts to hold on the thermostat, a couple of hold downs for this line here that you're going to be putting from the rear of the engine to the front. This is what you're going to need. You're going to need an 18mm socket for the bypass, and then you're going to need 1-inch wrench for the line, 22 for the fittings, and then an 11 for the little fitting, and a 15 to take out your old steam fitting on the thermostat housing. So I have the engine out of the truck. Obviously, it's going to be a lot easier for me to do this, but the first step is to take the freeze plug out of this hole here. Obviously, mine's already done, but for you to be able to put your coolant bypass on, you need that freeze plug out of there. Next step is going to be putting this in. It has an O-ring on it. What I did was I just used some assembly lube and lubed it up. And then what you're going to do is put it right in there, fitting facing up, and then put your bolts in. There should already be holes there in your block. And what you want to do when tightening this down is make sure that it is seated properly on both sides. So tighten a little bit here, tighten a little bit there. Make sure you're going back and forth and making sure that this is completely seated the way it's supposed to be. Now that you got that tightened down, you're going to move on to the front, and you're going to take this old steam fitting out. Now that you have that old steam fitting out, you're going to start assembling the fittings that you need to replace that. This is what the fitting should look like afterwards. That's going to face to your large line, and then this is your steam fitting, and this will thread back into the thermostat housing. That's what it should look like once it's on the thermostat housing. That faces up just the way that the old one did, and then this is going to face on the inside of this lifting mount. Well, there it is, all installed. It looks a little funny now. It's got a little bend in it, and obviously coming on the inside here, it looks a little silly, but there's going to be heater hose lines running next to it, and so we'll kind of mock it up with them. And then it's also got to stay on the outside of these injectors because they're going to have fuel lines that run in between these rocker covers, and then your steam line is going to go right from there, right in there. And that is that. Super easy install. Definitely recommend the kit. I made a video of what it actually does because I know they're a bit controversial on if they do anything or not. I think they're very beneficial, but yeah. Thank you for watching, and God bless.